Hey, mamas. Welcome back to this week's podcast. We've already started drinking a little bit before we hit record.
It's only Wednesday, but I need a couple of these.
We needed to get started on the margaritas
It's been a very
immediately.
stressful week.
Yes, and it's only Wednesday.
So much has happened.
Yes. Um, we went out this past weekend. I actually was able to drag you out on a Friday night.
We did go out,
Yes.
but I was so happy. I was so happy because normally you're the one that's like ready to go. You were
Yep.
ready to throw down. And so we went to a bar. Daniel goes up and starts questioning the bartender about the events of the night. And I'm instantly like, stop asking so many questions. You're asking too many questions.
I mean, let me just say real quick, the bartender was kind of cute too. So I was
Well,
just trying to talk to him.
well,
But anyway,
she says, what's going on tonight? Is there a band? And he says, yeah. And she says, well, what time does the band start? 10 p.m. And I said, no, he says 10. I said, p.m.? Like 10 o'clock tonight? And I was like, oh, no. Wrap it up, Daniel. We gotta go. We gotta go. And
that,
luckily, she was ready to go. And I said, okay, I'm loving it.
I believe that's the first time that's ever happened when we've gone out.
Yeah,
Because
normally
usually
I'm
I'm
done.
keeping you out. I'm hyping you up. I'm giving you more drinks. Let's stay out. Let's do this.
Yeah.
But I started yawning at one point.
Well, also, based on the crowd, based on the crowd that was there,
Yeah.
pretty sure whatever the band was going to play was not going to be my vibe.
I got that
it.
feeling too. But judging by the crowd that was there when we first arrived, it looked like a promising evening just because of the amount of men. And what looked like possibly eligible men, because there were a couple of good looking guys with no wedding rings that, there was promise until, well, there wasn't.
Well, but also, we're in the South. So the first tall man you walk past, the tall the, the tall bearded man you walk past, and you smile and he does not smile back and he ignores you and it just keeps going. It's not the scene for me.
It was
Wrap
it
it
was
up.
over
We gotta
with
go
at
home.
that point. Like, never mind.
Yeah.
None of these guys are looking our way.
No, because you were asking questions. Well, what kind of band is it? And I'm like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Wrap it up. Let's go.
I was trying.
We started yawning before 8 o'clock, and so I was like, you know what? I could go home.
Well, we started off the evening with some margaritas, which were not that great.
They were not that
It's
good.
it's a good thing we weren't doing a margarita review that night.
Mm.
And then once we moved to, the other bar to just have a couple of beers and hopefully enjoy the evening, that's just when it really went downhill.
Yeah.
We should have known it wasn't going to be a great night when we had bad margaritas to start out with.
Yeah. That should have been our sign to just go.
Exactly. But hey, the point is that we went out.
We did go out.
We did not come home and lay in the bed and binge watch some Netflix or whatever. We actually went out. We tried.
We did.
The town was dead. There was just nothing going on.
Yeah.
So maybe next time.
Again, live in a college town.
Yeah.
Students have not fully come back yet. It seemed promising because I guess there was an orientation or something. So town was busier than it had been.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, oh, well, maybe we'll get into something.
No.
But when you were ready to go, I was just elated.
You were very happy.
I was ecstatic.
You were very happy.
I was like, I get to go home and get my pajamas back on.
And I thought that sounded like a great idea too, and that's not me. but that's okay.
So,
another night.
We had the discussion
Mm.
that
Mm.
we are going to talk about dating profiles tonight. So, what I did, just for reference, we touched on this before. I have tried every dating site there is. I get on TikTok now and I see dating sites and I'm like, not tried that one. Let me see what it's about. No, instantly, no. So I for investigating purposes,
Yes.
I re-downloaded some dating apps.
You took one for the team.
Instantly, I knew that was a mistake.
Yep.
Instantly. As soon as I started seeing some of the profiles, I was like, I don't belong here. Already, they're gone. I've already deleted. I took some notes. Yep. I got off. I was like, no, can't do this.
Yeah.
So,
the screenshot you sent me as soon as you opened up one of those dating apps, I was like, yeah, no, never mind. It was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. So we're going to talk about from that do's and don'ts when creating your dating profile.
Yeah. And the thing is, we can't hit on do's and don'ts with female profiles because we don't know. There's guys listening. They can chime in and let us know what's bad on
maybe
female.
we did something wrong there. I don't know. Maybe we could have done better when we were on there. But I feel like
I could have done better.
I'm sorry. I thought I was doing pretty good with my profile, but as always, there's room for improvement, I guess. I could have been better.
I honestly think mine was
I
fueled
think
with
mine
hate.
were pretty big.
It was literally like, don't waste my time. Don't even bother swiping on me.
Which is going to lead me to one of my don'ts on a dating profile. Okay. My instant turnoff, the anger I would read in some men's bios. Like, if you have filters, if you don't have a recent picture, if you this, just like you could feel the anger.
Yeah.
In their dating profile. Like, don't swipe, don't bother. That was just very off-putting.
Yeah. Mine is, why is there a picture of your ankle as your profile picture? Why do I not see your face? Why am I just looking at your ankle?
I feel like the guys need to do better on the pictures, okay? You can get mad at the ladies for using filters all you want, but if you can't even post a picture that's was taken within this past decade,
yeah,
like if you're in your 40s and you're clearly posting some pictures from your 20s, don't do that.
Also, why are we licking our friends in our profile pictures?
That was one of the pictures you sent me.
Why are we Britney Spears, I'm a slave for you, licking each other as our profile picture? What is that? Why would you do that?
I have no idea. That's the first time I'd seen something like that.
I'm not looking at that and thinking, yeah, let me hit him up. He looks
not at
nice.
All. Or group pictures.
Especially when
so which one are you?
All group pictures. Every single picture is a group picture. Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure who I'm swiping on. What if you're not the person I want to swipe on?
I know. Exactly. Because usually there's only one good looking guy in that group picture.
Yeah.
But is it you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What irks me is when, not that height matters, not necessarily, but if you tell me, if your bio says that you're 6'1" and you show up, you are 5'4", we're going to have an issue.
We're definitely going to have an issue.
Because I'm a short girl. If I show up and you are barely taller than me, I'm just going to think that you lie. You're a liar.
And it is. And I try not to get hung up on height. Yeah. But, I have dated guys in the past that were just slightly above my eye level, and I'm 5'2".
Yeah.
They were really, really short. But I gave them a chance. They were nice guys. But I kind of have a type. My type has to be taller than that. I'm
My
sorry.
the people I like, it's all over the map. I like some random people. Like I don't know what it is I'm looking for. I just this is the reason why dating online does not do it for me because I feel like I've got to talk to somebody.
Oh,
I
definitely.
need to have a connection. If I look
Definitely.
at you, I'm just like no, no, no. Unless the one thing that I do love on the dating apps is when you find somebody that is their profile is really funny. They use a lot of humor,
Oh, I love that.
and so
A sense of humor is awesome. That's
yeah,
sexy. Just,
it is
it
sexy.
is nice.
Yeah,
And just, a funny profile, if you're clearly have a sense of humor, you clearly know what you want.
right.
That's a good thing. If you're 40 something, 50 something years old, and I see on your dating profile that you're still figuring out what you want, you're
Yeah,
still figuring out your relationship type, no.
but I also hate it when they say they're looking for a long term relationship, and then you strike up a conversation with them, and they're like, "Well, I'm just not sure what I want right now."
Yes.
Then remove that from your profile.
Yes. And don't waste my time and other ladies' time
Yeah.
that do know what they want.
I did see this one guy, and I will give him points because he had pictures of his kids, but he had their faces covered.
Yes. I that's okay with me.
Yeah.
Having pictures of your kids on there kind of bothers me though. But
Yeah.
if they're blurred out, okay, I'll take it. But I have run across some profiles that, I mean, I can see all your kids.
Yeah.
No, let's not bring the kids into this. Like, don't put their pictures on there. That's
Yeah.
just no. That's a don't.
Well, I'm going to tell you, there was this one guy that I started talking to previously.
Mm-hmm.
This is this is going to make me sound really bad, but he was a nice guy, and he started talking. We had a lot of things in common, so we started talking. He worked for a builder somewhere, a construction residential builder somewhere, and so at some point it was almost like a job interview because I was like, "So are you guys
Oh.
hiring? Like, so what do you do exactly? So how much do you guys start off?" And anyway, so we were talking. I did see pictures of his kids, which is is fine, whatever. But then we did not know we had not met face to face. He sent me pictures of his dogs, and his toes were in the picture, and they were crooked. And I stopped talking to him because I was like, I cannot. I just kept zooming in on his toes, and I'm like, it's too early. I haven't met you yet. Why your hammer toes are showing?
You have a thing about feet
I
more
can't.
so than I do. Okay, you don't want to see them.
I didn't intentionally like. I did not mean to just zero in on his toes. He was like, "Look at my dogs, and they're playing." I'm like, "No, look at your dogs. They're out. Why are your toes in the picture?" Also, I mean, they were like, they were red, and he had hammer toes, and they looked bruised. I was like, I can't. Oh,
Oh.
oh, they were so bad. And I don't mean to be that way, but it instantly just gave me the ick, and I was like, I gotta go. And I never met him.
You never met
I
him.
never met him because I feel like if I saw him face to face, I would just see his toes, and
Mhm.
I couldn't get past that. It was
Mhm.
just one thing I can't move on from.
The last guy I had a date with off of a dating app showed up on our first date, very well dressed,
Mm-hmm.
and then looked down, flip flops,
Yeah.
dogs just out. No, it wasn't a good look.
Okay, so here's
You
one
would
of the
have you
things.
would have just ran.
Here's one of the so the he's a 10 questions. He's a 10, but he shows up in Jesus sandals. What do you do? What do you do? He shows up. It's your first date. You open the door. There he is, and he is wearing Jesus sandals, and he has not cut his toenails. Are you going on that date? Are you going on the date?
Okay, if the toenails, if the feet are in that bad of shape, no,
Count
probably
me
not.
out.
Okay, but um, the the last guy I had show up on the first date with the flip flops, I did date him for just a little bit and give him a chance. He was a nice guy. At least they were looked manicured enough. I
I
don't
feel like
know. They weren't completely disgusting. It just the fact that you're gonna show up dressed all nice and then just throw flip flops on. That I don't get it.
I need a couple of
I'm
dates
big on first
before
impressions.
I need a couple of dates before you introduce me to your toes.
Hmm.
That's my rule of thumb.
You need to make Tasha just fall in love with you before
I need to be
showing your
obsessed with you before I
feet.
see your toes because I can't get past it. I don't know why. If I see, it's like I can see someone naked before I look at their toes. I don't want
Okay,
that.
since we're talking about physical act, what about like do you have? We've talked about height preference. Don't wear flip flops on the
I
first date. We
love
don't want to see
a
your feet.
tall man, but even tall men, it can't cancel out bad feet.
Okay, could anything cancel out bad feet for you?
Not unless I'm in love.
Okay.
If I fell in love with you and all of a sudden you introduce me to your toes and I'm like, they're scary. But I can look past it because now I'm already committed to it.
Okay. Okay. So it's just that really that first impression.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like what if I see you and you've got calluses on your feet? Look, I can't.
Bunions.
Bunions.
Seen that too.
Oh man.
Guys got to do a little better because I feel like for most women, at least the ones that I know, we're gonna give a good first impression.
Yeah.
Like I never used any filters in any of the pictures I put on my dating app profiles. I was very genuine. And I do put some thought into that first date. The outfit, the hair, everything. I'm big on first impressions. I
Yeah.
was raised by a very southern mom and they were big on that.
Yeah.
So, you know. But I don't know, it kind of seems like that's gone away.
Yeah. I do try to put thought into my first date look.
I mean, I want to be
Uh,
myself, but at the same time,
this is pretty much what you get. When you see me, you just that's what I look like on my first date. Sometimes I look a little more homeless than other times,
mhm.
but I at least fix my hair.
Okay. So, big takeaway from this is just put a little more thought into that first impression on your
Put some
dating app
put some
profile. Put some
effort.
effort into it. The pictures, especially. Like, don't get angry at the ladies out there that are using filters if you can't even do better with your own pictures.
Also, why do some guys and it's our age. I don't know because I mean I don't necessarily look any younger than us, but
Yeah.
um the men that are 40 and over, why do they all look like they're going to do bodily harm to you? Like they look like they're mad. They
Hmm.
look angry.
They
They
sound
take
angry.
bad. They take pictures from bad angles. Like
Yeah, from down here.
the 40-year, but they look. So my kid's dad, I ran across his I ran across his Tinder profile.
Oh,
I said, "So I saw your Tinder profile." He said, "Oh, did you?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "We need to work on that." I said because you look you look like you're going to do some bad things. I'm like, I've watched too much ID channel. You look like you're gonna take someone out on the first date. Literally. Out of this world.
Don't look like a serial killer.
Please don't.
In your pictures.
Don't look like you're gonna. I'm already iffy about meeting people online because again, the only hobby I actually have in my life at the moment is sitting at home watching the ID channel all the time, murder documentaries. That's all I do.
Yeah.
So I already have this thought in my head that I'm going to go out with somebody I meet online and no one's ever going to see me again. So if you're giving me that impression in your profile picture, I'm not going to reach out to you.
Oh, no, never. And I appreciate, let me just say, that you watch all the documentaries and serial killer stuff and everything else because you've tried to keep me out of trouble.
Yeah.
Like I have been considering being a little lenient on like first date meetup places.
Yeah, no.
But then you step in and you're like, "Oh no.
Yeah.
Don't do that."
So if someone ever asked you to go hiking on a first date or just go for a nature walk, would you say yes or would you say no? Okay. If you have to think about it for even a moment, that's the wrong answer.
But I'm going to say, to be fair, like the nature trails that are around here are pretty public.
There's no to be fair.
Okay.
I'm here to tell you, don't do it. Like,
no hikes.
I want to take you for a walk in nature. No, that's a red flag.
Okay.
They're going to push you somewhere. They're going to bury you in the woods.
So see, and I'm learning from you
like that.
because the last guy I talked to about going on a date with wanted to carry me out on his boat.
No, you will have cement blocks on your feet.
I knew this.
You will be swimming with the fishes.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. And what did I say when you told me that you were thinking about going out on a boat with some man that you've never met? Was I for that or was I against that? I said, no, ma'am.
Yes. You said no, ma'am. You did. You did.
When you said, he said he could come to my house, I said, no, ma'am.
But that's okay. Other things eventually led to me saying, you know what? I'm just going to call this. Don't worry about the first date. We're not going to meet up. But we don't have to get into that.
It's a very important lesson.
Yes, I'm still learning.
People need to learn to just call things when they see it's not working. Just call it.
And I was really proud of myself because I think this is the first time that I actually just called it, like very early on, because usually I'm like, okay, but he did have these good qualities and he might still be a nice guy. I should still give him a chance. No. Lady, listen to your gut. If you're seeing all the red flags and you're having any sort of hesitation about meeting someone, just call it.
Ask your friend. She'll tell you no.
And then yes, you did confirm that. Yes. Yeah. Your decision's correct.
Now, if you have a really cynical friend who is insanely unlucky in love, don't ask her for dating advice because she's instantly going to say, no, he sucks, dump him.
I do take some of your dating advice, though. I mean,
I'm instantly like, nah, he does what? Nah, he's trash, dump him. And you're like, no, but it's not that bad. I'm like, nah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Kick him to the curb.
That's right. I mean, I just need to, but I know these things before I even discuss them with you. I just feel like I need to talk through it in order to, I don't know, solidify what I'm already know I need to decide. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I just need to talk through it. I know the right decision. I'm just going to kind of second guess myself until somebody steps in and says, "No, you're absolutely right."
No, I'm that friend.
You are that friend.
I'm always that
friend.
I
appreciate that. Because now I don't have to go on a first date and possibly be fish food.
You know, we don't want that.
I don't want to be fish food.
I like my friend.
I know, I know.
like, let me know where you are. Drop your location. I'm coming to find you.
But I'm going to tell you, it's been a while since I've had a date. It would be nice.
It's
I
not that
did kind of
nice.
enjoy the excitement of the first date. I mean, it went away rather quickly, you know,
I had a date.
from the dating. Oh, yeah. Hmm.
It's not what it used to be. It's not all that it's cracked up to be.
It's not. Is it just this age group, you think?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't.
Because
I
I
really don't
didn't
know.
date
I'm so
a
quick to
lot
say
in
yeah,
my
but I have
20s
no clue.
either.
I have no clue what men want. Period.
Well, because I didn't date a lot in my 20s. I did the marriage thing and the wifey thing for so long. I didn't really date that much. So
I mean, I really didn't either, but
I'm dating more now in my 40s than I did in my 20s.
it's the worst.
It
It's pretty
is.
terrible. But I went. It's awful. You can't even make the stuff up that happens when I go on a date with anybody.
You really can't.
Because the dates that I've had are so horrible. They're so bad.
I've had some bad dates.
So
I've had some
the
stinkers.
the last one I went on, it was okay. We were getting along fine. I had known him for a while, and then he just flipped. I mean, he was so bipolar. It was like one minute we were talking and we were, laughing, getting along great.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Well, you're such a pain in my ass." Excuse me? Excuse me? Me? What did I do? Not well. Then he would just go on and on and on about how when I'm normal and sweet, I'm fine, but then most of the time I'm a pain in the ass and um neurotic and I'm passive aggressive. And I'm like, have you met me? I am aggressive aggressive. I am never
You
passive
were not
aggressive.
passive at all.
There's nothing passive about me. I
No,
am
there's
super
not.
aggressive
He was
and very
wrong.
blunt about everything that I say.
You're very honest.
I am very honest. And he's like, "Well, you're being passive aggressive."
No,
Well,
sir.
that's not me. That's not my personality. I don't know
Mm,
who you're talking to, but
kind of sounds like maybe that was his
and
personality.
then it was like, "I'm so sorry. I really like you. I want to keep things going. I miss you." Da 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 da. And I said, "Okay, well, listen. Let me give you one more chance only, and we'll see." I was like, "But right now, I don't think that we're very compatible."
Mm-hmm.
And that lasted for less than 24 hours. So there's that.
He was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
That he was.
I can't deal with that.
No.
I've had that too. No, thank you.
Yeah. And then the guy that before him, I went on a date with this guy. And he was nice, but he was strange, I guess, but he was nice.
Mm-hmm.
We got along okay. So then I we were supposed to hang out and I said, "Hey, I can't hang out because I've got this going on." And he said, "Oh, okay, not a problem. God, whatever." Then he ghosted me and I was like, "Hello? Is there a reason why you ghosted me?" So when he finally came back around and said something, he said, "Well, I just felt like you didn't want to hang out with me. And I felt like you were, fixing to end things. And so I wanted to end things before you ended things." I
Oh my
said, "Okay,
gosh.
well, you're reading too much into it. I do have a life. We've hung out one time. So when you asked me to hang out again, I said yes, but then I realized, oh, I forgot. I already have another obligation. That's the reason why we didn't
Mm-hmm.
hang out." So then he says, "Can you give me another chance? See if we can work this out." I said, "Okay, I'll give you another chance." We hung out. No, no, we didn't hang out. We were going to hang out. And so I texted him because he was like, "You don't text enough. You don't seem like you like me. You're not talking enough. Whatever. Okay, so then I texted him again and was like, hey, I try to text more, try to do better. I understand. I can be a little guarded sometimes. So I try to do better. And I tried to text him a little more. He said, I think you're too intense and you're
Oh my
talking
goodness.
you seem to want too much. What the hell do you want from me? Like, and so I finally said, listen, you're the problem here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not me. You're the problem. You don't know what you want. I'm
Yes.
not trying to guess what you want. So let's just call it.
Yes.
And we did. And we haven't talked since.
You know what? It felt good this last experience I had to just have the nerve to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I first started out on my dating journey, it hadn't been that long, but I'm still learning. I didn't understand ghosting at all. It just, I couldn't wrap my head around it
Yeah.
until a little bit on in, after meeting some guys, after starting to, you know, talk to some guys. I don't hate me for this, but I kind of understood it on a certain level. Like, because there have been moments where I've been like, you know what? I just want to just not respond,
Yeah.
not say anything. I just want to disappear.
Okay.
And I've
So
gotten it. But I haven't done it. I have gotten up the nerve to just be like, look, this is not working for me.
yes.
But there's been times that I've seen the appeal because I'm just like, you know what? I want to disappear. I just want to disappear.
Yeah. Well, that's a big thing for me because we are in the age where everyone just likes to avoid and ghost.
This is true.
So I do feel like there are appropriate times for ghosting.
What would those appropriate
Okay.
times be?
The appropriate times for ghosting for me is if I have already told you I'm not interested in you and you are just being very persistent, then I will stop responding and I will disappear.
Okay.
If I've already said, hey, I'm not interested, let's call it whatever, and you just keep trying,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm more than likely going to ghost you.
Okay. But
I
I
don't
think
like
at that
ghosting.
point it's okay though, because you've already told them you're not interested. You've
Yes.
already called it. So at that point, once you've done that, block them.
I think
Just
that's
go on.
I think that's
Especially if they're
when
going to keep, pushing your boundaries.
yes, I think that's to me that's really the only appropriate time to ghost. I feel like you need to be very honest
Yes.
and direct and in thing. Just let the person know you're not interested, you're
Mm-hmm.
not feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
And if they continue, then ghost them.
Yeah.
I do not like when someone just disappears because again, I'm a bit neurotic, so I need a final closing. I
Yeah.
need it's not working. That's gonna suck for me, but okay.
Yeah.
I'd rather you tell me it's not working than
Yeah.
disappear.
And you don't even owe me a long explanation. I don't
No.
need the details. Just let me know you're not interested and we'll
Yeah.
go our separate ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're, again, adults.
Yeah.
We're in our 40s here. But my thing is, and I'm still learning, I'm such a people pleaser. I hate to hurt people's feelings. That's why I've always had problems just immediately calling it.
I've honestly never had an issue with that.
I know. I
I'm
know.
just like, I'm not feeling it. I don't
I
like
know.
you.
It's getting easier for me though because I I've just created such peace and happiness in my little world that as soon as any sign of, tampering with that, you're gone.
Yeah.
You're out. Never mind. I don't want to deal with this because I feel like I've also gotten better very um in the beginning being very upfront with
Yeah.
what I'm looking for I'm not looking for a short-term thing. I'm not looking for a friends with benefits type thing.
Mm-hmm.
I am looking for my person.
Yeah.
And, once you get, past that, then we go into deal breakers.
Yeah.
I'm very upfront. Like, I get other people's frustration. Like, I don't want to know your favorite food or, your favorite hobbies and stuff like that. That will just come naturally. What are your deal breakers? What exactly are you looking for? What are you willing to accept in a partner and what are you not?
Yeah. If I have to go through one more get to know you stage, because I feel like at this point, the more I have to go through it,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know about myself. What do you like to do for fun? Hell, I don't know at
Yeah,
this point.
because
Go
that's
to
not a
bed.
deal
I
breaker
like to
with
go to
me.
sleep.
If you like to travel, great. If you, I don't know, like to bed rot on the weekends and do nothing, great. Just whatever.
Yeah.
Um, but like I said, those are things that can come later.
Yeah.
Let's just get the big stuff out of the way.
Well, apparently now, if you follow TikTok, now you got to say, can you be seen with me on a jumbotron? Can we
Exactly.
can we be seen together?
Can we go to a concert together? And if we end up on a kiss cam or jumbotron or whatever, is that going to be okay?
Are you gonna duck and run, or is it okay? I need to know.
I know these are big things.
These are important questions, and I feel like I just can't. I can't go through another. What's your favorite color? Because at this point, I honestly don't even care. I don't care what your.
There's no need for it. I believe people should have some shared interest,
Sure.
but you don't have to, agree on every hobby or like or anything.
No.
I mean, because it's also good and I think healthy in a relationship for you to have your own hobbies, your
Yeah.
separate interests. Because, I mean, otherwise you're just what? Up each other's butts 24/7. And
Well,
everybody needs their space. They
yeah.
need something. They need their own outlet.
I met a guy on somewhere. I don't even remember anymore. And I told him, I was very serious about it too. I said, I want to go stay in a Harry Potter themed Airbnb. He said, that's stupid. I said, block.
I know.
Immediately. You're blocked.
There,
Don't tell me it's stupid. I want to go see Harry Potter. I want to
yes.
stay in a Harry Potter themed
Now,
Airbnb.
there are some interests that if they are very important to you, I feel like there should be some common ground there because I have dated a couple of guys start talking and all this stuff and I'm a huge football person. I love football. Football season, college football, NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I'm spending my weekends, okay?
Yeah.
And so I've talked to a couple of guys that are just not into sports at all. And I'm like, well, what what do we do during football season then? They're like, oh, I don't watch football. I can't do that. I'm like, never mind.
Yeah.
That might be an issue because football season is a big deal. It's right up there with Christmas for me. So if we can't share that on some level, then you're not going to be able to deal with me at all.
Yeah.
And I'm probably not going to be able to deal with you.
I just find it hard to connect to people on dating apps, but also the conversation will be fine. But then as soon as they say, oh, so do you have Snapchat?
Nope.
Red flag.
Nope.
Instant red flag. I'm
You're
like,
gone.
you know what? Count me out.
If you can't ask me for my number, go away. Because
Also,
I have Snapchat, but you're not getting it.
Okay.
You're done.
I need explanation from the younger people that are younger than myself. Why does everyone want to talk to me on WhatsApp and Telegram? Because I feel like there was this guy that hit me up and was like, oh, we were talking. Oh, do you have WhatsApp? Why would I have WhatsApp?
Okay, I have not been asked about that yet.
the hell is Telegram?
What?
I had to look that up. I'm like, I didn't even know there was a Telegram.
Okay, I know about WhatsApp and Telegram.
Yeah.
I have one of them, but I never use it. But I haven't had anybody ask me for that yet.
What
This
is
last guy actually asked me for my Snapchat, and I said no.
Like, I don't have Snapchat. I'm 44. I don't have Snapchat, but I do. But I don't want to share
But
it with
I
you,
do.
okay?
But I tell people like I use it for like social media, like to promote
Yeah.
myself and
Yeah.
our podcast right now. That's pretty much all I ever put on my Snapchat.
Yeah.
And then I just talk shit with like two of my girlfriends, you being one of them, on Snapchat, because some things I don't need to be seen and left in a text message.
Well, one thing that we need to cut out immediately are unsolicited dick pics. I do not
please.
ever want that to come across my desk at all. Not period.
Why are so many guys obsessed with right off the bat, like, you want to see it? No, sir, I don't want to see it. And at least some of them have asked me so I could say no. And then there's been others that have given me no warning. And it's just like, dick.
I'm going to tell you.
I don't want to see that.
Listen, there was this one guy that sent me a picture. And when I tell you, my first response was, sir, you need to go to a doctor immediately. That does not look okay.
That is bad. You should
Number
not
one,
be sending pictures of it.
You assaulted me. You just assaulted me with your crusty peen. I want it to go away. Why did you do that to me? And I mean, he didn't ask. He didn't say, do you want to see it? Because my answer would have been no, of course not.
No.
Why would I? I don't even want to see you. I don't even want to see your face. Why would I want to see what you've got in your pants? I don't like talking to you. And then he sent it, and I opened it, and I said, that's not okay. He is not well. He is not well. He needs to go. And
you need to go to the doctor, sir.
I honestly said, you need to go see someone. That does not look okay. And he got mad at me. I'm like, I'm just being honest with you. I am telling you, you need to seek medical advice because it's
not know?
bad.
I mean, they're looking at it.
Like,
how did they not know?
You
this is not okay.
Of it. Do you not see it? Also, I have to tell you what they remind me of. And I cannot get this out of my head. Okay. I'm not afraid of them. I don't have a fear of them. But you know the movie Tremors? And you know where the snake pops out of the ground and it like eats people?
I had forgotten about that movie.
That's what it reminds me of.
That is exactly
and
what.
So when he sent that, it gave me just like some trauma, and I instantly thought of the movie Tremors, and I was like, oh God, it's not okay. It's not okay. But every time I see it, that's my first thought. The snakes, they have no eyes. They can only find you by vibration. So if you don't move, they can't find you. But as soon as you start moving, they're like,
yes,
bah!
I remember.
That's it. And they have like one eye and it opens.
I will never watch that movie the same again.
So all I can think about every time I see it is just like, oh God,
You're
Tremors.
exactly right. Oh my God.
It's gonna eat you.
that is so bad. Maybe that's what, if I ever end up on the dating apps again, I put on my profile. Like, can you just put in there the little asterisk, like, please no dick pics? Would that help if I just put it out there right in the profile, like, no dick pics?
I do not wish to see the following things: your dick, your toes. Keep them all put away until save them for a rainy day. Okay, don't show them to me.
I mean,
and also, if it does not look well, when you take the picture, look at it, inspect it. If it doesn't look okay, don't send it.
You should know if your equipment's not quite
that.
right. If it's broke, yeah.
Don't post it.
Don't be letting other people see it. We don't want to see it.
it was very obviously not well. And then you're gonna gaslight me into thinking I'm the problem when I tell you to go seek medical attention.
Oh, me.
Like I was the issue.
Let's do better. I have to wonder if there are women out there like that, I guess,
There's
that
gotta
makes
be.
think that have made these men think it's okay. There's obviously women out there that are okay with it, and fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not. So, next profile I make, I'm just putting that out there. No dick pics.
Yeah.
I'll just be upfront, even though I've been upfront about other things too, and have had that ignored. But
Yeah. And if you send it to me and it looks like my thumb, and I tell you that looks like my thumb, don't get mad at me. You shocked me with that. You bombarded me with your little pinky toe, and I have to tell you, it's it's not impressive. But you can't just assault someone and just be like, here you go, without them asking for it, and then get upset if they're like, that's terrible.
yeah,
I didn't
I
ask to
mean,
see it. You sent your little micro gadget my way. Don't be offended if I call it.
oh, I've not seen a micro gadget yet. I don't want to.
Well, I would never subject anyone to pictures of my Pikachu. I would never just be like, here you go. Here you go. I want you to see this, because they don't photograph well. I mean,
Neither photograph well.
they don't, but I wouldn't be like, aha, surprise, here you go.
Neither the female parts or the male parts. None of these photograph well. So why are we doing it?
Why would I talk to someone and just be like, surprise, here you go?
No.
Like, okay.
No.
Like, oh God.
Oh my gosh. Okay. We got way off track.
There's a lot that I really
there's so
don't
much.
like about online dating. That is the
Which is
bulk
why
of
we're
it.
off of it.
That's I as soon as I saw the guys licking each other, I was like, I can't be here.
I
This
will
is
never
not the
get
place-
over
this is
that
not the place for
profile
me.
picture. Never.
No,
I'll never get over it.
It's burned into my brain.
I'm so sorry you had to do that
And I mean,
for
like,
the purpose of the podcast, but we appreciate it. I
like,
appreciate it.
I will not scroll any further.
Because
I've got to go.
you know, if I had gotten on the dating apps to do a little bit of research,
Again, I said don't do
I
it.
probably would have stayed on there just to see what happens and get another story out of it, I guess. Because that's all it's given me. It's given me lessons and stories.
Yeah. I mean, I have gone so far I have joined Farmers Only.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I was on Farmers Only for a bit. I did not find a farmer. Just some men without teeth.
Oh.
I got on J-Date, which is for Jewish people.
You're not Jewish.
I know. I got on a Mormon dating site.
They have those?
They do.
Wow.
I'm not Mormon. I got on Christian Mingle, but that was a little too freaky for me. I was like, I gotta get out of here.
Some of us Christians can be pretty freaky.
They were nasty in that one.
No.
I said, there were plenty of fish. Those fish that are swimming in that lake are not good. They were bad.
They're bad.
Ugh, it was not good.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna stay away because this last guy I talked to just very, very briefly, like so briefly. I haven't even been on a dating app. He just reached out through one of my social media, like we were friends or had mutual friends. So it was just one of those. And I should have known better because I got the message. I was like, no, you shouldn't do this. You should text Tasha. You should.
Ask Tasha.
No, don't do this. But then I go look at his profile and I'm like, oh, let's see what happens. I need to just quit.
That's always where it goes wrong.
This is where,
let's see what happens.
Look, this is where I just, again, it comes back to I prefer meeting people out in the wild, organically.
Yeah.
I don't, because I really can carry on a conversation with anybody through my phone. That's fine. but I need to know that there's some sort of spark, physical attraction there. There's got to, and I understand that goes away over time, but I feel like
Yeah.
there's got to be something in the beginning when you meet.
Yeah.
It's just natural, and there's just chemistry. You can't really get that from texting. I
Right.
feel like I can't, because I've had, some great conversations with people on these dating apps, and then I meet up for the first date and it does not go well.
I mean, honestly, I have had wonderful conversation with this old man that stalked me for a while, and we had great conversation. He was wonderful.
He was a stalker.
He was weird. He was very weird, and I don't think he had all. He maybe had two teeth, but we our kids were in similar functions, so that's
Okay.
how
Mutuals.
he found my number, and then
Hmm.
but he was a great conversationalist.
Okay.
I mean, wonderful.
Okay. So,
He was asking all kind of
you
questions.
have a new friend. Someone that if you see them out and about, you can be hey.
I don't
No?
want to.
Okay. I don't know.
But I
No.
mean,
I mean, you don't really go out enough anyway to see
no,
these
where would I
people.
even see him? Unless he starts driving
Probably not
the
at
FedEx truck, then.
not at the places we frequent when we go
No.
out.
Also, I was walking the other day and I saw this man get out of his UPS truck. I started to crawl in that truck. He was so cute. I
Oh,
was like,
really?
hello.
Oh, yes, you did tell me about the new UPS driver.
He was hot.
Mhm. Mhm. I've seen that
Tried to
UPS driver.
try to sashay my way.
Not bad.
Hey.
Not bad. Not bad at
It's
all.
very cute.
Well, you know. Um next next week we won't be able to do any outings and see what's out there, but maybe in a couple of weeks venture back out and see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like at some point, um, and maybe find some other events. We've got the Margarita Festival coming up.
We do have the margarita
Um,
flashback.
yes, flashback. Um, United Way flashback dance. I'm really looking forward to that. I gotta find an outfit. I'm really looking forward to the Margarita Festival, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Me
It's
too.
generating a lot of buzz around town. Um, a lot of people going. I'm sure probably mostly ladies.
Probably.
But you never know. We got some events coming up, getting us out of the house. You'll never know what happens.
Yeah. We have some things, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I am excited about the flashback bash though, because it's always so much fun. I got a dress for the flashback bash, but I don't know if I'm gonna wear that
Yeah.
or not. I change outfits probably 7 times before the actual day.
Okay, well, I need to just start shopping for that. I'm not going to lie. I
Yeah.
did,
I mean, it's like around the corner.
yeah. I probably, when we're done here, I need to get on Amazon tonight and look. I did go around town briefly last weekend to do a little shopping to see what I could find,
Yeah.
but that was very short lived because, I mean, I hate to shop.
Yeah. Me too.
So, and I just wasn't feeling it. I tried, I tried, but it didn't happen. So I need to just get on Amazon.
Yeah. Yes. You do.
So, okay. Um, so we've got that coming up.
Yeah. We have got
Opportunities
there's
to meet people and have stories,
yeah.
or just to have a life outside of these kids
Yeah.
and the home.
Because I only
Because
have
we
a
need hobbies.
I only have a couple weeks left before my kids move out.
Ooh.
So I got to be thinking. I got to be thinking because the dating apps didn't work. I'm not going back down that avenue.
Not at all.
No.
I can't
No.
say that right now because you know how I am. If I just get really bored one night, I'm downloading a dating app, see what happens.
No.
I
I'm
need to
done.
quit, but I've been doing better. But we know there's a small possibility that I'm doing that one night.
I'm probably just going to be a nun and join a convent somewhere. and just keep to
Let's
myself.
let's not do that yet. I don't think they'd be okay with the podcast.
Probably not.
We'd have to give that up. But what I'm hearing is in a couple of weeks, I probably need to stock up on the tequila
Probably.
because you're officially going to be an empty nester.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
They're
not there.
leaving.
I'm not there quite yet. Mine are starting to pack. They're slowly on their way out, but yours are going to be gone.
Yeah. In a couple
Okay,
weeks.
I'll stock up on more tequila because we're going to need it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So get me out of the bed. Don't let me bed rot.
You're not staying in this bed. We've established that.
We have established that.
I had so many people comment and having something to say about last week's podcast about the marriage part. It just it threw some people off.
To clarify, we're not getting married.
Yes. We're going to clarify that one more time.
Not to anyone or each other.
Or each other. Yeah. No.
I don't know why that was confusing. I don't know why that part was confusing, but
I feel like maybe they just didn't listen to the whole podcast.
like, we're not getting married.
Or just that part. No, we're not getting
just
married.
See the caption and they're like, "Oh, so
no.
When are y'all getting married?"
No. We may do a remake of the Golden Girls one day, but we're still far from that. That's it.
Yeah. I don't think we're all that far. We're not all that far.
Look. I say we're still far from that, so we're going to be far from that right now, just to make me feel better because I'm older than you.
Just a hair. Like a smidge.
Okay, a smidge, but still, I'm the oldest.
Yeah.
Even though I don't act like it.
I definitely act like the older. And you know what? I own that. I'm okay with that.
You are definitely okay with that. You were ready to go to bed before we even moved to the second location last weekend. And there were only 2 locations because even I tapped out early.
I was like, I'm yawning. What, do we have to go anywhere else? I'm so tired. And you're like, well, let's go see what's going on here. But I'm so tired.
Just wait. When football season starts up in this town, there's plenty to do and there's lots of great bands, and you just need to get used to the fact that you're going to have to just sleep in on a Sunday or Saturday morning because one of those nights we're just going to be out having fun. We have to.
Hey,
we need the stories, if anything.
Yeah. Well.
And you know, I'm still searching for Mr. Right.
You are blissfully searching.
I am a hopeless romantic.
I know. I'm so cynical at this point. You know, you talk to guys and they're like, "No, I'm different." And you're like, "Okay, prove it." And they're like, "Okay, well, I'm going to be the same guy that you just told me you didn't like." So, I'm sure there's wonderful guys out there though.
There are wonderful guys out there, just not
they?
For us, because I've met a couple of wonderful guys, but not wonderful for me.
Right.
For someone else.
But also, the fact that I'm single, the fact that I'm alone doesn't mean I'm lonely.
Oh, I'm not lonely at all.
And I don't like when people say, "Don't worry, the right guy's out there for you. Don't worry, you'll find Mr. Right." Because I'm like, "Nah, I probably won't." And they're like, "Don't say that. Don't say that." No, I'm being honest. No, I probably won't. It's totally fine. I'm not crying myself to sleep about it.
We're okay if we don't.
Maybe I'm okay. Not everyone has a person. I mean, it's okay though. Maybe not everyone. Tanya, please don't come to me and tell me you think everyone has a soulmate. I'm not having this conversation with you.
No, I was going to tell you maybe you're my person.
Tanya, I will push you off of this bed immediately.
Tasha, you're my person.
Wrapped up by Tanya being flung onto the floor. No, you're not my person. I'm
We're
not your person.
I'm I'm one day I'm gonna be Rose, and which Golden Girl will you be? I'm gonna be Rose.
I'm
I
gonna,
think I'm Rose.
I'm gonna be Sophia because
There we go.
I'm just that cynical.
You're Sophia, and I'm
Also,
Rose.
and I'm hilarious, so let's just be honest.
Yes,
Short,
I
cynical,
agree.
hilarious.
Yes,
That's me.
yes, I agree. And I'm a hopeless romantic. That's
Okay.
Rose.
Yeah. And you remember when Rose's partner died in her bed and come to find out he was married the whole time?
That would be me too.
That would also
That would be my
you.
luck. That would be my luck. I have the worst luck. At this
Yeah.
point, I'm not even surprised anymore. I'm just like, okay, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
That's how that's gonna
I'm
go.
just like, you know what? I'm just going to be living my
I
life.
know, because the past couple of weeks, talking to this last one, I was very hopeful in the beginning.
You
I
are.
was optimistic, and then the next day, I was like, no, never
Also,
mind.
so someone showed me the other day that there were two people getting married in the nursing home.
Oh,
Not all, because they were like,
oh,
Tasha, there's still hope. And I'm like, shut up. Okay?
I
No,
love old
not
people and
all. Because what
no.
gets me is these old people, their spouse will die. And then they have another husband in like 3 months. And I'm like, okay, I can't find a husband, period. So I was like, I guess I'm gonna have to take my grandma on a tour of one of the assisted living facilities, so I guess I can meet someone there. That's the only hope I have at this point. Is just going shopping in the assisted living
No,
because those are the only people who seem to want me.
you know I'm a sucker for old people in love though. That
Yeah.
that just melt that gives me hope even after your
Oh.
story just now. It's still like I see little old people holding hands and I'm like,
They literally said,
"Oh,
Tasha, there's still hope for you.
well, wouldn't
If I can't see or hear and I am walking on a cane or even not walking, period, if you have to wheel me down in my wheelchair before I have my first marriage, I will rage. Do you hear me? Just put me down, put me in the ground.
how are you going to rage if you're in a wheelchair? How are you
I
going
can
to
get,
see?
I can rage in a wheelchair. I will roll over your feet or
You
roll.
will roll over my feet
I
because
will.
I'm going to be the little old lady behind you, be like, I'm so happy this
I
is
will
finally happening for you.
roll away. I'd be like, I'm rolling out. And I'm gonna angrily
Uh-uh.
wheel myself out of there
No, if
if I
you're
don't have arthritis in my hands.
Oh, I already got that, by the way.
I do too. I have arthritis so bad already.
My joint and my pinky finger is so swollen this week.
Yeah,
I didn't even do anything to it. I just woke up one morning and it was like that. It has been like that all week.
there's still hope for you,
I'm
Danielle. There's still hope for you. I
I've
just,
diagnosed myself with arthritis. It
I
has begun.
really, I hate when people tell me that though. There's still
There's hope.
hope. Don't worry, Mr. Wright's out there. There's still hope for you.
It depends on what kind of mood you catch me in, because sometimes I'm just like, shut the fuck up. And then
Yeah.
other times, like, oh, I hope so.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
like,
know.
no, I know he's out there. And I'm like, no, he's not. He probably died already. He's probably dead. That's where he is. I haven't met my soulmate because he's in the ground. That's my attitude.
Oh, this is why we bring different perspectives
Yeah.
to this
Or
subject
when they
for
say,
everybody.
oh, well, Tasha, we gotta find you a man. Please don't. Why? Why do we have to find me a man? Do I seem like I'm lonely?
Well, I'm not lonely, but I have to say, here a while back, I did have a friend that like surprise fixed me up. Like I
Mm-hmm.
was meeting said friend out for what I thought was just a girls' night,
Yeah.
dinner, the two of us catching up. And then like 15, 20 minutes into the dinner, this guy shows up that she just knows, just randomly showed up. and ended up hanging out with us the rest of the night. Stupid me didn't catch on until the very end of it.
Yeah.
And then I texted her the next morning and I was like, was that on purpose? It was. Like, he knew what he was walking into. He knew he was coming out to meet me. I had no clue. And my stupid self never even caught on during the whole evening. So, but I didn't get mad. I didn't get upset. I thought it was very sweet that my friend had thought of me and was just looking out for me. She knew someone that she thought I might be a good match with. I I applauded her for trying.
So what's that say about me? Because no one has ever tried to set me up.
I did try to set you up with my brother way back.
That was for different reasons, Dania. That
It
was not
could have
even
turned into something else.
that
I'm
was
the
not
hopeless
even
romantic
a
here.
legit set up, okay?
I don't.
That was not for the correct purposes.
Okay. Well, I would if I knew of some single guys.
Okay,
But
but
what few guy friends I know or few guys I know, they're not. I do know a couple of single ones, but I wouldn't do that to you.
I
The other
mean,
ones are married. They're
you're
taken.
also single, so
I
I
wouldn't do
figured
that to
I
me
wouldn't
either.
want you to set me up with people you know. No offense. You're also alone and can't find anyone. It's like the blind leading the
Well,
blind.
they're my guy friends. Like, I wouldn't even want to know. But no.
Okay, well,
I did try to set you up, my brother, though, I'm just saying. So,
okay, well,
I mean, I did try.
that was
Even if
not
it was for different reasons.
that was not to date. Not to go on a date. Let's just preface that.
Oh.
Anyway, so
I'm gonna be on the lookout for I'm on the lookout for you when I'm out.
you
But
are
there's nothing
you
out
are.
there.
There's not.
There isn't.
No.
Mm-mm.
Because the ones we saw and you were like, oh, hey, I want to talk to him for my friend. First of all, you can't even talk to the guys. I talk to the guys more than you
I
talk to the
don't talk to the
guys.
guys when we're out. I don't.
And
That's
I'm
true.
like, yeah, you should talk to this guy. And you're like, no. And you literally just turn your head and just
I do.
disengage from the conversation. And you just
I
leave
do.
me talking to this man. And I'm like,
I can't shoot my shot. I can't do it. I
well,
have
you can't
no
shoot my
idea.
shot either. You can't talk to
Well,
anybody.
I could for you, but if I see someone that I might be interested in, no, I shut down. But I could for you.
I don't think you could.
I it would maybe be awkward.
Probably.
Okay, let's just call it. I'm not a good wing woman.
You're not. I'm
I'm
not. I'm not either.
I
Really.
can't even do anything for myself when I'm out. Like, if you can't approach me and talk to me, then it's not going to happen. So
Yeah, that's how I feel. But I
I'm the
mean,
same way on the dating apps too. If we match, you've got to be the first one to reach out because
you can't do that on
I,
Bumble.
I wasn't on Bumble.
I was. It was a disaster.
I was on Hinge and Facebook. Facebook dating is trash. Oh my gosh. Not a single date out of Facebook dating. They
Well,
just wanted to hook up.
on Bumble, the female has to be the one to reach out first.
I'm
And
bad at that.
I'm not a good opener. I can't
Not
do
that
that.
I wouldn't want to. There's been times I'm like, man, I'd really like to try to strike up a conversation with this guy. I don't know how. I just freeze up. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I wasn't raised in that generation. I feel like, the younger generation, they're better at that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
I wasn't raised like that.
Well,
So I don't know
the only
how.
place he gets you is, you're like, hey, it's like, hey, you have Snap. The
No,
end.
never mind.
That conversation went nowhere. Hey, you got WhatsApp? Like, who? What?
Well, you know what? We we we'll keep talking a lot more about this, but effectively with this podcast, I feel like we're going to kill our dating life anyway
Yeah.
because nobody's going to want to be a topic of conversation on this thing.
No.
Even though we don't drop names.
No.
Not while we're recording anyway.
Well, but the last guy that I went on a date with, he said that he saw my TikTok, and he felt like my TikToks were targeted towards him, and I said, Well, first of all, if you're feeling attacked, it's a personal issue because
That's you
when
problem.
I make TikToks, I make them for me. I don't have anybody in mind necessarily.
Yeah.
It's just maybe I saw something and wanted to recreate it.
Yeah.
So maybe the takeaway from that is um, if I'm interested in someone, never let them find, just immediately go find them and block them from TikTok.
I will say if TikTok ever has a dating app, I'm going to try it out.
Don't
I
do
feel
that.
like they need to do that.
Oh, God.
I'll try it.
Okay.
I'll
I know
I'll
you
try it
will.
out. I'll
I know
try it
you
out for us.
will.
I feel like TikTok needs to get into that.
Wow.
So I'll be the guinea pig.
You can write the CEO and pitch your
I'm
idea.
I'm shocked they haven't done it yet. We'll see. They're gonna
Yeah.
do it.
It's
They've got to.
kind of like a dating app anyway. I mean,
Really?
you see the shirtless men and the women are throwing themselves at them like
Hmm.
horny little devils.
That's not me.
That's not me either.
I can't even simply say hey
I mean,
to
I
someone.
can, but I'm not going to throw myself at you.
Oh no.
That's just not going to happen.
No.
Not
Okay.
gonna happen.
So when TikTok comes out with a dating app, I'll try it out.
Yeah, I will let
I'll
you.
be the guinea pig.
I will let you do that. I
Okay.
will let you lead the way
Awesome.
and step back and just see what happens.
Okay.
Anyway, all right. Well, good chat.
It was fun.
Yes.
I'm feeling that tequila right now.
Yeah, it was good.
So we did have a couple of people reach out after last week's podcast with some good feedback and everything.
Yeah.
So we really appreciate that. Again, I want to hear from more people. I know there's a lot of you out there watching. I know it. I want some feedback. I want some questions, topics of discussion. What do you
Yeah.
want to hear us ramble on about? What do you want to see?
Yeah.
Keep it, PG as far as that goes.
Keep it PG.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. No, I'm thinking. I had a little bit more tequila than you did tonight.
You did.
I did. I
You
did.
have to drive home.
Yes, you do. But yeah, I want to hear from everybody. Give us some feedback, some ideas.
Yeah.
Let us know something. We have email, we have YouTube, we have Spotify, we have TikTok, we have Instagram, all of these platforms.
Margaritas.
Use it to reach out to.
Yeah.
And let us know.
Yes.
We're going to wrap it up for this week then.
Wrap it up.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Have a good one.